Hey guys, it's Tommy Z Smiles, and in today's video we have over 15 neon lineups for you. We also got some tips and tricks sprinkled in there as well. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and hit the subscribe button. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and stand in this corner right here.
There.
And so we're going to stand there, and then we're going to aim right above this frog's eye, all the way in the corner. And we're trying to stun vents right there. So we're going to throw our relay bolt, check our map, and we stun that whole area right there. And for our next trick, we're going to play it from the same spot. All we're going to do is we're going to move slightly to the right, and we're trying to stun in front of sewers right there. So just aim at this brown wall right there, throw your relay bolt, and you stun right there in front of sewers. This one you're also going to play from the same spot. All you need to do is aim at this little frog right here, aim above his little hat, throw your relay bolt, and you're stunning right there by that box. And moving on to the next lineup, we are trying to stun tower from mid. Without having to peek, though. That's the kicker. So what you want to do, you want to try to get as close to the edge of this wall as possible, and you're going to face this wall right here. All you got to do is line your crosshair up with the corner of this box right here, and you're going to aim right above it. You're going to throw your relay bolt, check on our map, and we're stunning the area tower. And you're like, Tommy, look, listen, that doesn't cover that much of tower. Well, if you actually look, it covers a lot more tower than you think besides this corner right here. And I use this all the time, and it actually works. Now, you can also do the same thing if you don't want to get, like, super close to the corner. If you don't feel, like, comfortable enough doing that, you can just aim, like, around the top part of this box right here. Throw your relay bolt, and you're going to stun around the same area. And for the next lineup, here we are. We are trying to stun mid-mail right over here in this corner. So people like to push up there sometimes, so this is really good to know. So we're playing it from the same spot. All you got to do is take your crosshair where you had it, move it over to the left a little bit against this wall, throw your relay bolt, and you're stunning right there in mid-mail. For this lineup right here, this one is super useful, and we're going to be trying to stun stairs. All you got to do is line your sprint bar, the right corner of it, up with the bottom left mailbox line right there. You're then going to throw your relay bolt, and you see we stun stairs right there. And that allows your team or yourself to go ahead and swing out, and then anyone there is already stunned. So for this little lineup right here, we're trying to push on the B site, and we don't know if somebody is over here by alley or not. So the easiest thing to do in this situation is to hug this wall right here, get as close to it as you can. Then we're going to aim in this corner right there, and we should stun right there on B side and in front of alley. Okay, so now let's say we have let's say we got the plug. Okay, so now let's say we got the spike planted on default. A lot of people like to push up in this area right here, and most of the time, a lot of the players remaining are usually in this corner right here. So an easy way to defend from here as Neon and not have to peek at all and throw your relay bolt is this right here. So all you're going to do is stand in by these boxes, all the way up against them, not on top of them though. You just got to aim your crosshair off to the left of this little design right here, throw your relay bolt, and we stun that whole area right there, and anyone in it, caught in it, should be stunned. Now you can also do it this way as well. This is a way everybody else will probably do it, but it's not as cool. You just throw your relay bolt, and then bam. Not as cool though. Now we can also do this trick if we plant over here by rafters. The only difference is instead of standing up against the barrels right there, we're going to move ourselves right before these tiles right here, and we're going to aim in the same spot right over here to the left of this design, throw our relay bolt, then we're stunning right there on spike, and we can go ahead and swing that. Now we can also stun mid-top from vents. Now the way you do this, you just got to stand in this corner right here. You're going to aim at the center of this frame in this doorway, throw a relay bolt, and then you see we stun mid-top right there. And everybody probably knows this, but you can stun mid from mail as well without having to peek. So the best way that I found to do this is you have these little brown boxes right there. You want to line yourself up to where you can just barely not see the brown box. You're going to aim at this last little metal piece right here at the end, throw a relay bolt, we're going to stun all of mid right there, and you can go ahead and peek off that. And you don't got to stand in the corner, you can also move up and aim at the same spot and stun the area. And now for a super cool one, you can actually stun ramps from lobby. So the best way to do this is take your crosshair, aim it off to the right of this wooden wall right here, and above this gray wall as well. Aim it right in there, throw our relay bolt, and then you see we stun all of ramps right there, and your team can actually swing off this. A pretty neat one for once you already have tower control is to keep people from pushing in from that doors on the side over here.
There.
So we're just going to go up against these boxes right here. We're going to aim above that little wooden cardboard thing right there, throw our relay bolt, and then we stun the entrance right there to tower. And for the next trick, we can actually play from the same spot. A lot of people like to camp over here. So in order to stun that, we're going to play it from the same spot and move our crosshair from here to the center of it, throw our relay bolt, and we stun that whole corner. Now from looking at the map, it doesn't look like it'll actually stun the person that is standing in that corner, but it covers enough area to where anyone standing in that corner will actually get stunned. Now, when you're playing Neon, when you're walling on A site, it's pretty much useless on split because your team is going to take damage whatever way you do it, pretty much. But the best way you can utilize Neon's wall when attacking A site is get over here in this little corner. You're then going to aim your crosshair up at this blue line right there, throw up your wall, and it actually blocks off all of tower right there, so your team can freely get onto site. Now, the only thing you guys really got to worry about is just having an Omen or a Brim or somebody smoke off screens. And something cool to take note of with Neon's wall, it's actually so long that it can cut off garage even if you're standing all the way in the back of heaven. Now to do this, all you gotta do is aim your crosshair right above this box right there, throw up your wall, And as you can see, it cuts off all of garage right there and half of the site. Now, another really cool trick to note is actually you can use Neon's wall to get down ropes without the enemy seeing you. So usually the enemy could see you from this line of sight right here getting down ropes. So what we're going to do, we're going to utilize Neon's wall by aiming your crosshair right here on this wall. And you want to stand right in front of this metal plate right here. So we're going to aim our crosshair there, throw up our wall, and then it blocks off ropes. And you can slide down without the enemy being able to see you from this area over here. And as you can see, it actually blocks off all line of sight. And for the last trick, we're going to go ahead and stun garage without having to peek with Neon as well. So what you want to do is you want to hug this wall just like some of the other tricks, and you have all this whole line of tiles right there. So you want to aim on this strip of tiles anywhere from where my crosshair is up on that one strip, and you throw your relay bolt, and as you can see, you stun that entrance to garage. Now the cool little part about this is if you go 5 tiles up from the bottom, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you throw out your relay bolt, it'll actually stun more in front of garage than the other ones will. And here's an example of it being thrown on the top of it. You stun it right there in garage. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop that like and hit the subscribe button for me.